y'all. I don't know if y'all want to hold on. Let me run one of my little commercials because this is my lottery podcast, and I haven't really been live on here before on YouTube. Let me go on my other little check out my other device and see if it's coming in good and if I'm level and all that other good stuff because I had a lot of things in store because I'm going to start doing some live things with everybody here on YouTube. Um, right now, I'm going to go ahead, like I say, and check one of my other devices and see how this video is looking. I don't know how it's going to be looking. Because I like to read the comments and all that good stuff. And this is just not my cup of tea. I'm trying to get it done. Okay, I see. I'm sideways. I'm so sideways right now. I'm gonna cut the volume down though. I can see the comments though. Let me turn this thing around. Uh, let me get another device. Hold on a second. I'm gonna run this little commercial right here. Ooh wee! Hits everywhere. All the way from Arizona to Washington, D.C. We got hits in Arkansas, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, and Kentucky. Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Michigan. We got hits all through New York, North and South Carolina, and Jersey. There may be a hit near you. Stay tuned.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Okay, let me try to rotate. I can see a lot of comments. Hold up a second. They say they want me to rotate my screen, y'all. So we're gonna try a live. This off my computer here. Rotation. I'm trying to get this done because I said I would. And normally, it's just not trying to work with me, y'all. It's not trying to work with me like this, y'all. It ain't trying to work with me at all. I was supposed to have this done. Just bear with me a second. I'm gonna try to fix this thing where everybody can see. Maybe. Hold up, y'all. Hey, this live. And I don't care. Hey, we gonna go through this little thing right here together. Let me see if I can set this up on something. Maybe that'll help me out. I think it did. Okay. Hey, I might can get away with this tonight, y'all. Hold on a second. It's my first time going live on YouTube. I'm hoping this thing hold up for me. Now that look a lot better, don't it? All right, let me deal with some of these comments because y'all see, I know I got comments coming up. What's going on, y'all? Let's say a shout out here to Texas, y'all. Texas is in the house. Miss Adams, how you doing? Corey Jones, how you doing? We got Bridget in the house, y'all. She says, hello, do you have any for North Carolina, for January? I got a lot for January. As a matter of fact, I'm about to give out, like I promised, my YouTube board for January. And if y'all wasn't paying attention to the board that I had for, let me move this in a little bit without making it fall. Let me try to get all this in here good because I want everybody lottie-dottie to see what's going on here, but I don't want it to fall. I see a lot of comments, but I'm not able to read everything. Hold up a second because I want this to be straight. Need this thing to come straight. No problems. Hold up. Let's get it in there good. Okay, this is not what I was supposed to be doing. I thought YouTube I could turn it the other way, but I see I can't. And I guess I got a little lagging going on, but I know y'all see that Arkansas up there. I pull it back and get a full screen, but hey, work with what I got. Um, South Carolina in the house, y'all. Texas, Virginia's in the house. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Lottie Dottie. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this thing because I don't want it to not be seen. Very imperative. But just in case I got to do something different, y'all, we going to keep it moving. Um, Now on my Facebook podcast, if you all are not familiar with my Facebook podcast, and I really need this thing to show all the way. I don't want to have to hold different cameras and all this stuff because I guess I didn't have it set right. I thought it was going to be the other way, you know. But anyway, on my podcast from Podbean, everybody should know that I gave out a lot of numbers. And they hit. South Carolina came in very, very well with the 171. I predicted that it would be a 1-1 pair come in and a 6-6 pair as well for South Carolina. South Carolina did awesome with the 6-6-2. And then I told everyone who had my pick four instant bundle, which includes the quads, triples, and double doubles for the pick four, to go ahead and play from that bundle. And lo and behold, the 9-8-8-8 fell the same day. So all three of those draws, we dominated and we got good big money and good hits on. Okay. So congratulations to everyone. Now, if you follow me on Facebook, you notice I always congratulate people. That's because I've already given them numbers that they should be playing for their particular state, and those numbers do hit, and they hit at a very high average. Okay, my systems work, and they work very proficiently. Now, what I also did on Facebook is I did a giveaway. Okay, I gave people money. I gave people numbers. Miss Leah gave out some things, and we do that for our Facebook page, okay? Because we have a newscast on Facebook, which is a podcast that we do, as well as now, you know, I'm working out with this YouTube still as well, because I know I have a lot of loyal followers. And thank you very much for everyone who follows me and subscribes to my YouTube channel. And I promised several people in my emails that I would be doing something on YouTube for YouTube. Okay. What I'm going to do this month, coming in 2021. Okay. Time to get these hits, y'all. I'm going to give y'all my January hit board for all states before anybody else. That way y'all can say, hey, I brought in that new year thinking about all my people, all my subscribers on YouTube. Okay. All right. So with that being said, we're going to move on now. And I gave out this particular, sorry about that. I got my little keyboard on. I gave out my granny box right here, okay, for Arkansas. And I did that in the beginning of December here on the YouTube channel, okay? I can't even see the comments, y'all. I don't know how to make it do it. I got another screen going. I'm strolling, and I see quite a few. So they're constantly coming in here. What you missed? KY says, what have I missed? And KY says, what's up? Okay, y'all appreciate me. All right, Tasha. I appreciate y'all as well. I know y'all been getting a lot of money out there following my systems and looking at my hit board and all the hot travelers I give out and all those quads and triples and stuff for the pick four. People getting big money. You know, I know Illinois is very happy. That 663 hit straight for Illinois, and they had another straight hit in the pick four that was a double. Congratulations again. That was like beginning of the month sometime. We're going to keep it moving because it hits every day, y'all. Y'all know it's hits every day, but y'all do need to check out my podcast if y'all want to hear me predict these numbers, because a lot of people get on here on YouTube and they'll make these videos and things, but they don't really give you numbers that you should be playing to get that money. They'll come on and show you after the hit done hit, you know, here's where it was after it's done hit, rather than they give you numbers that you should be trying to play to get money before they hit. Okay, I'll give you a good prediction. You know, hey, this is what I've tracked and this is what I see. And this is what you should be playing. You know, here go a nice little set of numbers, you know, from what I've tracked. Go ahead and put some money on it. You get hits quick. It shouldn't take you a long time, you know. And like I tell everybody, my system, if you're just doing a mirror follow system for yourself, if you're not familiar with it, go back and look at some of my other videos. Okay, please go look at my older videos. Okay, you know, I don't have the real old ones, but I do have some ones that I did remake. Okay, replicas. Okay, that will give you a good guideline as to how to do my systems, my old school lottery systems that hit at a very high average. Okay, now I gave this out. Hits are still coming in. Not only is it good for just a couple days, this thing goes great. This is the granny box, and I'm supposed to be describing it, but this is not. I can't get my camera to act right, so we're gonna keep it moving because I want everything to be on the scene. And next time I'll have it set up properly so I can get off into the granny box and the tic-tac-toe as I promised. Okay, but this thing is not set right, so we're gonna keep it moving. Now, the information I want everybody to understand, and this is to help everybody with their lottery play and their lottery game, regardless of where you get pairs from. Let me erase this. Okay, we're going to erase this little board right here. And I want y'all to remember, because these things that I'm giving out here are very important. Okay, it's very important, imperative for you. So if you get a pair from anybody, I don't care who you get it from or how you get it. Okay, let's just say the pair is 7-2. Okay, you get a 7-2 pair. All right. I asked people on my Facebook page, and I gave out money for whoever got it right, but I'm not going to do that here on YouTube. But we're going to keep it moving because I want everybody to understand clearly. When you first get a pair, no matter who you get it from, if you get it from me, if you get it from your own tracking, wherever you get that pair from, okay, you should know. Let me rewrite it because it looks like it's kind of too low. Okay, 7-2. Okay. You should know what to do with that pair when you first get it. You should know what to do with the pair, and you should handle it and do it properly. And I ask people, what should you do with a pair when you first get it? Okay. I don't know if I should answer that for everybody here, but I think everybody lottie-dottie in the pair in the comment section should comment. Okay, there you go. Elvis said it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it to everybody. Lottie-dottie, those of you who do not know and have not been following, okay, my systems, or those of you who don't have my book, okay, I'm going to hip you to this good thing that you should always apply in lottery because it's a very, very old rule, okay? You always double the pair first, period. So the 7-2, let me just go ahead and erase that real quick with my little finger here. Get that finger on and working. Okay, that 7-2 should be 7-7-2. And you should also play the sister pair, which would be the 2-2-7. That is how you operate pairs. When you first get them, that's the very first thing you want to do with them. Point blank, period. No matter what else you do, what else you plug, that's your very first plug because pairs hold your doubles. Okay. Now, what I gave out for Georgia, if you all listen to me, and what I gave out for what was it, South Carolina and several other states. Okay. Those were double/triple pairs. Okay. It's a big difference between the pair 2-7 that I just gave, which is a mirror pair, and the double/triple pairs. I will make a video on that as well. But this was so I made this quick so that I could do the granny box, but I'm not able to do things properly because this thing is barely standing up. So I'm going to make another live video. Okay. So let's keep it moving. I want to show a lot of things, but let's just move on to what I already had ready and set. Because the board not going to act right, y'all. Okay, now the straight hits that we had. These are the straight hitters. Okay, and a lot of people got a lot of money with these hits right here. In Arizona, this is from my hit board. So if you are my Facebook friend or on my Instagram, you could have got this money. And you should have got this money. And shame on you if you didn't get this money. Okay, because I even made a podcast on Podbean and told everybody to start watching this right here, these numbers right here, off my hit board for all states. Okay, and this is just December. This is like from December the 22nd, 23rd, all the way down. Arizona hit the 553 straight. These are just the straight hits. I had to make 3-4 pages for the box hits. Okay, and that's back to back. Okay, Arizona hit the 553 straight. California hit the 329 straight, and they also hit the 535. Florida hit the 357 straight. Kentucky caught the 150 straight. Michigan, we recently caught the 2-1 bank on those triple fours. Okay, triple fours took them to the bank. Got a lady say she already to hit them. $30,000, y'all. Okay, New Jersey, 124 straight. North Carolina, 124 straight. Pennsylvania caught the 862 straight. We even had Virginia to catch. 862. Okay, that was Pennsylvania. Virginia caught, let me see, Virginia caught 173 straight, and it caught the 184 straight. Okay, congratulations, everybody. Y'all can't see the Virginia because I had to re-rig my setup, which I don't like to have to do, but I am live and I ain't cutting it off because I'm going to keep it moving and hold down what I said I will hold down. Okay. So now we're going to move this out the way. Hope y'all can hear me. I was going to get y'all ready for it. I don't know if y'all ready for that hit board. Let me see some stuff down there. Yeah, there is no wow. Look at Loretta. He'll say wow. Oh, you can see good. Y'all can see it. I'm so glad. Loretta here say, wow. Yeah, okay. That's probably what a lot of people say when they don't play them. Y'all got to play these numbers. Y'all got to get these hits. There is no excuse at all whatsoever. Okay, the hit board that I put out, I've been putting that out there for years here on YouTube. And lottie-dottie, everybody has always got in a pocket. You got to follow my mirror corner system, and you should try to follow my mirror follow system. Now, here's another question. I don't know if I'm able to do this right so y'all can see it, but I need y'all to see this, okay? There was another question that I asked on my Facebook podcast. I know a lot of people here on YouTube don't have the Facebook, but I do have Instagram as well, and I'll get that information out at the end of this video. Now, I was asking them with my mirror follow system, people were saying, several people said that mirror follow system, when they get a number in there, okay, is what they do is they will re-mirror the mirror follow system. And I told Lottie Dottie, everybody, that really shocked me, that there's no need to mirror or re-mirror the mirror follow system. Why? Because it's already mirrored, okay? That's how proficient my systems are. You want to check out how proficient a person's system is, you go back and you recheck everything, okay? Let me give you an example. Say you got the 734 and you follow my mirror follow system. That's why it's called the mirror follow system, okay? Now, you know you're going to cross out this 3 here, and you're going to go ahead and run the numbers down. If you're not familiar with it, go ahead and watch my older videos. These are the numbers that follow the 7 on this side, and these are the numbers that follow the 4. All right? The 3 is canceled, okay? Now, they say they would mirror these numbers right here. These numbers are so proficient. The system is so proficient. It's already remirrored. You know, you can't remirror something that's already mirrored. You know, so let's see if we do the 0 here and we bring it into a 5, okay? Okay, that's 5. We take that 4 and we mirror it off into what? A 9, right? Then we take the 5, we mirror it off into a 0, right? Take that 9 back down at the bottom, remirror it off to what? A 4, right? Okay, what do we have there? We have the exact same number in different sequence. Okay? Y'all do it for yourself. Go check and test my mirror follow system. Go ahead and do it. Any number you want to do. I don't care what number you choose. Okay? Whatever number you choose, use my mirror follow system and try to remirror it. You can't remirror it because it's already pre-mirrored, period. Okay? That's why that is the absolute follower of 7. All these 4 numbers is the absolute follower of 7. 4, all these numbers here is the absolute follower of the, and any other number you choose from 0 through 9, whatever is following that I put down in my mirror follow system are the absolute followers for those particular numbers, okay? Now, I know people already know how to use it, but this is just to verify and let you know, hands down, don't remirror anything. That's why it's the mirror follow system. Okay. Now we're gonna keep it moving. They say, yeah, candle shop, that's what make your stuff different from everybody else's. Yes, because for one, it's old school. For two, it's very proficient. For three, it's been running and working for years and years and years. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. People say I don't do nothing for my YouTube people. So here we go. Bam. Bam, bam, shazam. Hope y'all can see it all. I don't know if y'all can see it all or not. We gonna try to back it up a little bit because I want everybody, lottie dottie, to see that hit board. Now I'm gonna explain this to you. Real simple. This is the same hit board I would put on Facebook and Instagram, except I did not put the doubles on here, nor did I put any triples on here, or any pick fours on here. Okay. If you want that, you got to check out my Instagram or my Facebook page. Okay. I'm going to try to hold this and do this at the same time. Okay. Give me a little pointer right quick. And then I'll go ahead and start. There we go. Let's start pointing at some stuff. Now, people ready for January. I know y'all want to get that money in your pocket. A lot of things going on right now in the society. Okay, this is the pot of gold right here. I tell everybody, a lot of people hit, and I just made like I said, another podcast on telling people that they need to pay attention to my hit board. Okay, the pot of gold section did awesome for the month of December. Okay, we hit Arizona just in 3 days, from December the 23rd to December the 25th, from my December board that I gave out for all states on Facebook and Instagram as well. Arizona caught the 553 straight. California hit the 329 straight. These are just the straights, not the boxes. Georgia caught the 309. Maryland hit not Maryland, but Michigan hit the 215. I already gave out that information. So this is imperative. It's imperative that people pay attention. Okay, I know people donate for my pick 3 and pick 4 high traveling numbers. That's awesome. Okay, that's going to lead you right into it. If you need some quick money in your pocket, bam, there you go. Get that quick money. But if you want to practice and study your rundowns and stuff like that, or if you want to practice and apply my mirror follow system and my pair corner system to some of these hits, then you should. Okay. You really should get your workout on. Okay, get your muscles strong. If you need a little help, go ahead and contact me for some pick 4 or pick 3 hot traveling numbers. That way you can compare what you're working out, what you're tracking, and what's on my board, and get you some money in your pocket, because everybody need it right now. Okay, now the pink section right here is under pot and gold. It's pot of gold section. Okay, it's imperative. I tell some people sometimes, look here, this is what you do. You don't know what to play. Go ahead and play some from that pot of gold section. Okay, do your rundown. Go ahead and play some from this dollar bill section right here. Go ahead and grab you some down there from that cash money section. I tell people that periodically, and they get that money just like that real quick, off just straight up getting a hit. You know, it could be straight or box. Now, I do formulate things for straight play, like I have this January all-state board. All right, it's some good money on this board in all states. The 681, all the pink ones right here. So we're going to do some color coordination because everybody want to know about the big board, which that's tracking through traveling. That's a lot to explain. So I've simplified it. Okay, this is the pot of gold section. All these pink numbers here. Okay. Those are the most due, period. Okay. You're looking at these yellow numbers. I would go right behind the pink ones with the yellows. Okay. If you want to try to work out, the rest of these numbers come through your workout, but all these numbers overall are out there, and they are going to be slamming those hits out. Okay, the January board is going to be on fire. People thought December board was really, really out there. January board, if you pay attention, you do your runs right, will be on fire. Okay, people need that money right now. Okay, pot of gold section. Okay, I told everybody, lottie dottie. You hit a number from the pot of gold section. Okay, you go ahead for like 3 draws. You check out 3 or 4 draws in your state. You didn't hit a pot of gold section twice. Okay, what I would do is I would check that pot of gold, those pot of gold numbers right here. Okay, in this section, in my next run. Okay, that's what I would do. That's just common basic sense, because I've already formulated them, because everybody was talking about, oh, well, the colors. Okay, this is a basic formulation, and that's what I'm doing for Facebook, and I'm also doing for Instagram. Okay, so you go through these sections. This is right here. This is the dollar bill section. Right here, it's dollar bill. This is the cash money section, and this is your pot of gold section. Now, for the beginning of January, starting now, really, a lot of this section for pot of gold, I'm starting to see in New York. Okay, y'all pay attention. Okay, I'm starting to see some of this in Georgia. All right now, I'm starting to see some of this stuff right here, even in Virginia. Okay, and y'all need the 923 and the 123. Y'all go ahead and get them set for straight play. Okay, I tried to put them for straight play. In several states, they may hit straight, but in some states, they may not. I'm giving y'all the golden numbers: the 923, the 123, the 438, and the 716, and also that 739. Okay, y'all go ahead and formulate those particular numbers for straight play and hold them down as pets for your state, month of January 2021. All right. Now, when y'all get them hits in, y'all go ahead and message me and let me know somebody. Now, here we got the dollar bill section. Okay. In this section right here, I can see Michigan doing some things. Okay. I can see maybe Illinois doing a couple of things in this section right here. I can see maybe Ohio. Don't quote me on Ohio. Don't get your hopes up and start playing all these in Ohio, because I'm not. I know several numbers like that 819, 314, and maybe that 271. Maybe going through Ohio. I know the pair 27 is going to be hot, and possibly that 19 and 98 may go through. So y'all go ahead and try that out. But I'm not, like I say, I'm not for certain on that particular state. Now, you talk about North Carolina and stuff like that, go back to pot of gold. Okay. You want to talk about other states. I got some people out there, Mississippi, little states like that, go back to pot of gold. You know, and there are a lot of other states that I see that will be hitting in the dollar bill section. Okay, maybe Arkansas may go dollar bill. Now, down here in the cash money section, these numbers will be rolling in, period. Okay, so you just need to pay attention for that particular section for this month, okay? Because I formulated them this way so people could just go ahead and get that money, get them hits. A lot of money went out there in December, y'all. Y'all need to go ahead and test out what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. Please do not do that. Go to my podcast, okay, on Podbean. Check me out on Spotify. Go to my Facebook podcast. Listen to the predictions I make and go back and recheck to make sure those predictions come true, and see how long it took. How long did it take for Candle Shop Lotto to give out a good pair? And how long it take for that pair to drop? Check it out. Look at it for yourself. Now, if you want to check me out and test me, let me give you the information where you can do that at, because I welcome you with open arms. All right. I hope y'all done screenshot it and took a picture of that hit board, all of them hit board numbers I gave out. I hope y'all did that already, because we're going to move on to the ending of this particular video, this live set. Okay, if you want to send me a message, my email is right here, which is marienely30@gmail.com. If you want to get on my Facebook, my Instagram, if you want to listen to me on Podbean, on Spotify, or this YouTube channel, you want to subscribe, it's Candle Shop Lotto. Okay, so you find me on Facebook at Candle Shop Lotto. You find me on Instagram at Candle Shop Lotto. You find me on Podbean and Spotify at Candle Shop Lotto. Okay, and hey, like and subscribe to this channel. Go back and rewind and screenshot those numbers, y'all. And I pay attention. Now, everybody that follow me to my podcast, they know that I give out a lot of good hits, okay? I just give them out. I call them out, but you got to pay attention, okay? Recently in New York, I know the 0 was trailing, and somebody I know from my podcast was going to be playing, and I told her the 0 for a pair is a good pair, but it's in the traveler section. And I lottie-dottie told George and everybody else really to look for the repeats. Now, it will be quite a few repeats this month. We're just coming out of that season, but it's still here. So y'all, please pay attention. When you see a certain pair drop and it drop back again, kind of hold that pair for one more play. Okay, one more play, because those repeats or back-to-backs has been what's been dropping in a lot of states. If you don't believe me, go back through your state's history. Just if you could just go back about 3 weeks, 2 weeks at the most, okay? And check and see how many pairs they have replayed back to back. Okay. And if they haven't played it back to back, it skipped the draw and came out again. This is a repeat season, y'all. Y'all must pay attention to stuff, simple things, basic things like that. Okay, lead you in different directions. And that's what older people would call triggers. Okay, you're paying attention to what's going on in the lottery through your history, and you're paying attention to what's happening to it right now. Okay, but like I say, I'm not going to be on here. I go on forever on lottery. I do have a podcast to make. So I'm about to end this right here and start my podcast. But go ahead, email me. If you want to get some pick 4, pick 3 hot traveling numbers, that's my email. Contact me there. Okay, you can send me a message on Messenger on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram, or you can follow me on Podbean. Send me a message on Spotify, or you could drop me a comment in this YouTube section. Okay, go ahead and comment in that comment below. What you want me to talk about next time, other than my granny box and that tic-tac-toe, because I'm going to be talking about that anyway. Okay, so y'all go ahead and put y'all state down or what have you, and I'm going to calculate all the states that I have. We're going to go ahead and run that. But go ahead and start plugging in those numbers for those states I called out in those particular sections on my board, which I made a little paper out of for YouTube. Go ahead and plug it in. And then when y'all start getting them hits, it won't be no more wows out there. Okay, it'll be a testimony, and I will post it up on my page alongside all the other testimonies that I have posted. Forgive me if I did not announce the box hits. Yes, there are so many box hits out there, and they are back to back to back. So, I mean, it's so many numbers. I'd rather do the straights, let people know and see that straight hits is out there. Okay, and if you're missing them, hey, you need to go back and recheck and repractice the system that you are using, okay? And always, la-di-da, remember, whatever you do, when you get a pair, you plug it for doubles first, and you play the sister to that double as well, okay? And you cannot do a mirror on my mirror follow system because it is already pre-mirrored, okay? That's just how it's formulated. The system is complete. Check it for yourself, okay? Check my predictions for yourself. You check whatever you need to check, because I'm available and this is my information. Okay, contact me. Go back to my Podbean, which is Candle Shop Lotto, and check out my Podbean. Check me on Spotify at Candle Shop Lotto. Okay, so follow me on this YouTube channel. Subscribe. Tell a neighbor. Tell a friend. We will be podcasting the news, and I'll do a little lottery on Friday mornings. We come on between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Facebook. That's our podcast, and that is at Candle Shop Lotto. Okay, now if you want to check me out on Podbean, I come on Wednesdays. You can call in. You can call in, ask your question. We can kick it about lottery however long you need to, okay, on Podbean. And I do this Podbean podcast right here. It's at Candle Shop Lotto, okay? So my Podbean is Candle Shop Lotto. And I do that on Wednesdays between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m., okay? Or you could check out my Spotify, which is, that's just something that I go ahead and I put out because it's pre-recorded, but you can find a lot of good information, like on the Cash Money Zone group on Facebook. We will have someone coming on, and he will be showing how he picks his numbers from regular playing cards. It's a very old system, almost ancient, and he will be on the Cash Money Zone group very soon with his video. So if you want to hear different podcasts that's not on my regular Facebook page, then I will be posting those on Spotify. I will also be giving out some pairs. I'll be giving out some numbers. You can get you some hits quickly. Okay, we ain't talking about no 7 days. When I give you a pair hit, you better be ready to play. That's just how it goes. Point blank, hands down. Anyway, this is Candle Shop Lotto, y'all. I've been on here a long time. I want y'all to practice. If you got my book, stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing some live stuff on here, and you're going to have to be in that book, buried in that book, and already practice to catch up to what I'm about to give out, okay? Now get ready for that granny box once again with the tic-tac-toe. I'll be putting that out as well. And everybody who donated or whatever, who got my Pick 4 instant bundles, stuff like that, those will be shipped out tomorrow. Okay, I shipped a lot of things today. Congratulations to all the hitters. We've had a lot of hits from the triples in the Pick 4. Okay, we had a lot of hits from the double in the Pick 4. I didn't announce them on here. Check out my other pages right here, Instagram, Facebook, or you can listen to my podcast, and I will announce the hits and the winners. Congratulations, everybody. Once again, this is Candle Shop Lotto. I hope y'all have a awesome day. All right.